Welcome to another episode of the Grim and Bloody Theater. If you've been following our works, then you will recognize this name. Royce Freeman is back with his grindhouse thriller In Utero, and this time we're screening the entire movie and all of its bloody glory. Following the movie, you'll be treated to a full cast Q&A with myself, Joe Flynn from Cree TV, and our guest host, Al Omega from the Creature Feature Show. We're going to be sitting down with Royce and his entire cast, along with his stuntman. We're going to be talking about In Utero in depth, inside and out, in all different ways we possibly can. Find out more about this gritty, heavy, atmospheric movie that just brought out the best in everybody. So sit back and enjoy, and thank you for tuning in.
Marcus, you're hurting me.
Look what you made me do.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
How could you? How could you do this to me?
Pray that the Lord my soul to keep.
It didn't mean anything, okay?
Didn't mean anything to you?
If I die before I wake,
You're going around town like the fucking cum-guzzling whore you are?
pray the Lord my soul do take.
Why do I even bother with you? When I got someone right for the picking. You're the only one that understands me.
Oh, shit. You okay back there? Swallow your gum?
Just a bad dream. I'll live.
Are you sure? I think we should have taken a left back here.
Are you questioning me? Don't you think I know where we're going? And you're not going to find it on a map.
You're gonna be sick. Okay.
Oh, hell no, not in the car. Don't even go there.
Nice, man. Way to ease the situation.
Make it snappy, Toots.
Never mind him. Come on, darling, I got you.
Easy now.
Just when I thought today couldn't get any more interesting.
Guess you're not looking toward the final Jeopardy. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Thanks.
Let me help you.
I don't know. I knew I'd want to be pregnant. Being pregnant sucks.
Pregnancy is the beauty of bringing life into the world.
Yeah, my own expense. Why would anyone want to do this twice?
Love, procreation, failure to withdraw.
Yeah, everyone thinks they're a quick draw McGraw.
A lot of hair triggers out there.
As soon as old Prego gets back, we'll find ourselves a place to lay low. Off the grid.
So, did we kidnap a doctor or midwife I didn't know about?
Get some hot water, towels, that old heavy breathing shit they do. I saw it on TV. Can't be that hard.
Clearly, you got this.
Thank you for that vote of confidence. Fuck! I need to steal some smokes while we're in the store. This one yours?
Yourself.
Oh, I always do.
Can I have one?
No. I smell bacon. You gotta stay calm. Got some heat. Let me do the talking.
It's like another hair trick situation, what you say?
Car troubles? Oh, no, officer. Girls wasn't feeling too good, so, didn't want to Ralph and old Betsy here.
She's a beaut.
Thanks.
I hear you. You know that smell never really goes away.
No, not at all. It's about time.
Woo! My world, here we come.
Put your hands up and nobody move.
Whoa, whoa.
Nobody make any false moves.
We're all good. We're all good.
All units. Multiple casualties at Wolf's Pump and Go. Available deputies in the area, please respond. Shooter can still be around, so proceed with caution.
Mancini out here in Sewers Road with possible suspects. Send backup.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Are you hit?
You almost took my fucking shoulder off.
You gonna do something with this mess?
No, but I got you a gift.
Oh, thank you. And here, wipe the clerk off your face. That's probably what gave us away.
Let's go have a baby.
Oh, God.
Let me go check this place out.
Watch your head.
I'm sorry. Our plan.
Woo! Yes, Club Paradise. Good picking, man.
It's better than a prison cell, princess. Make yourself useful. Bring stuff in.
Raven, get the bags. Raven, do this. Raven, do that. Why don't you fucking do something for yourself? God, fuck.
Here's Johnny. I fucked him worse.
Stop, will you? Have a seat. You've got to be kidding me.
Funny thing about Zoe's sense of humor, she ain't got one.
Not quite the way I remember it.
It's not exactly Fort Knox, but it will have to do.
Comfy. I'm gonna grab some stuff. Hang tight.
I'll be on guard.
Come on, where is it?
Are you blind? Get that bitch!
Oh, fuck.
Sounds like your little friend gave us a slip.
Hopefully the little princess will be able to catch her without complication.
A man can dream.
Check the perimeter.
I'm gonna need these.
See if you can find that old generator. Get it working. We need lights and water.
All right.
Everything's gonna be okay. Trust me. This bitch.
Oh, seriously? Today? Of all days? Oh, God.
Shit, where'd you go?
Hey.
Allow me.
Thanks.
I thought you were just passing through.
I was. I mean, I still am, but I'm glad I ran into you because I wanted to let you know.
Hey, Anya. Hey.
This your girlfriend?
No. This is my best friend.
And I thought I knew all of yours.
Raven.
Hi.
You must be Skylar.
Yeah, and you must be the mystery girl from the bar?
Mystery, huh?
Not anymore, huh?
Well, it's nice to put a face to the story.
It's nice to put one to yours as well. So, you're like super pregnant.
Yeah, and I feel like a beast whale.
Hey, you're not that big. Look, listen, turn to the side and bet you disappear. Just like this.
Now, Anya, what did I tell you about getting with a liar?
Flatterer, maybe. The liar, never. So, who's the little one in there?
This would be Sabine.
You know, I actually really like that name.
Suggested that, you know?
There was a reason I had my eye on you.
Okay, listen. So I'm like really pregnant and hormonal. I don't want to see her get hurt, so you better not hurt her.
You're good, Mama. I promise.
So I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll catch you inside.
All right.
She means well.
Yeah. That poor girl. Well, hey, I'm gonna go see what my folks are doing. And I gotta know what's taking them so fucking long.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God, I'm so fucked. Oh my God, I'm so fucked. You're gonna need to kill me.
No, you're not. You like chili dogs?
I do. I could eat. Oh shit. Is that us on TV? Watch out! You could have gotten away.
Come with me. Or was everything you said a lie?
None of it was a lie. But this wasn't supposed to happen.
Bitches. One of these days, Raven. Bam! Zoom! Who's out here? Come on out. Hands up. You alone?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Max.
You packing, Max?
Just this.
All right, put it on the ground. Staying at the house?
Look, I'm just an old vet. I was crashing in the house. I didn't think anybody lived there. I'll just get my shit and go.
A vet, huh?
Yeah.
What war?
No.
My daddy was a nom.
Great.
Buy you a drink?
Sure. Looks like the one I had in Lamm.
There's my daddy's. That saved my ass before.
Yeah?
Literally.
The inside saved mine.
I was about your age when my dad, your granddad, sat me down and had a drink with me. Easy. Yeah, I about tossed my cookies the first time, too. Oh. Yeah.
You got all of these for being a hero?
Some might disagree.
Well, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Better than me. Better.
She only does that when she's coming up with some type of plan. And honestly, this one sounds like a doozy. But you know, I hope your friend didn't cause any real problems with that little stunt of hers. Nah. What the hell? You're pretty good at improv.
You're so close, Anya. Why?
I just couldn't leave Sky like that. And I couldn't leave. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's this same old story about the bitch who ate the apple. You know, I'm still the same Raven you met before.
I'm trying to believe that.
All I can do is say I'm going to show it to you. You know what? I'm going to prove it to you. Come on.
Be ashamed. Hair was harmed on her pretty little head. At least by Raven, anyway. You know I'd never harm a pregnant lady.
But you ain't always gonna have that security blanket.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Where do you want her?
Into the hall. You all right? She beat you up?
It's nothing.
Right. Well, this time don't fuck it up.
Come on, let's go.
Took you long enough. Now, why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out of here?
It's leave, Biff.
Whatever. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
One house. They had to pick the one house that had fucking... Crackheads really don't have periods, do they? This is... Maybe I should start doing fucking drugs. God damn it. God fucking damn it. This toilet... No. And apparently crackheads don't like that gas either. Oh man, this stress just makes it worse. It's not like bitch cares. Shouldn't care.
You know I'm a big movie buff. Right? My daddy used to take me all the time. See different genres, showcasing the best and the worst that we as a species are capable of. The best stories always ring true because of the little details. Single moments strung together like pearls. I love how art imitates life, and if you look carefully, pendulum swings the other way. Life pays homage. Misery is a masterpiece written by Stephen King. He talks about a novelist who was held captive by a crazed fan. Well, one day he decided he wanted to escape. Guess what? She didn't take too kindly to that. So much so, she wanted to do preventive measures to make sure he didn't get very far again. It's an old technique they used to use to keep workers in line. It was called hobbling. In case you missed the movie, let me give you a little recap. Take a piece of wood, like so. You put it between the ankles, like so. You find a blunt object. This will do just nicely. Then you step up and you be the ball.
Is everything okay?
Tappa tappa.
You trying to induce labor, dummy? And McFly, in the book, she cut off the foot. Not that I want you to.
It ain't no big shake. Wait. Did you just McFly me? I'm the one that does the movie quotes around here. That's my thing. Making that far-fetched pie in the sky. That's your thing.
Guys, Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, and you're gonna fuck up that line.
What's the problem?
Her inhaler, it's in her purse.
Are you deaf?
What? Why?
Breathe. Slowly.
Is she gonna be okay?
It's empty.
It must be at the apartment.
Take that one with you. And no funny business. You've got enough notches.
Why do you have to take her with you?
Chop chop, buttercup.
Take the one that needs the fucking inhaler.
Who the hell asked yours?
Breathe.
Won't this just be lovely? Me and Miss Daisy out for a drive.
Miss who?
Fucking millennials are so clueless.
Fuck you, Grandpa.
I gotta pee.
Do you think you can keep a lookout without notifying the press of our whereabouts? Privacy's earned, darling.
I can't wait to get this thing out of me.
This thing?
Whatever. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you are past your due date. What's her name?
Still haven't decided yet.
What happened to the sperm donor?
What do you care?
My natural maternal instinct.
I don't feel good.
How about some water for the baby?
Oh my god, everything has gone so fast, everything's spiraling out of control. Oh my god, they're gonna say this is all my fault, and I can't believe this because it's not my fault. It wasn't even my idea to begin with. Oh my god, I fucked everything up. Why? God damn it, why did I even leave my home? I guess it wasn't my home. I guess this is my home now. With these two punchlines of saviors that I could fucking ask for. I can't even... Oh, my mother was so right. I should have just stayed home and let her hate me. Oh, why did I have to drag myself into this? Oh my god, there are nothing but players in my house of cards that is constantly falling. There's some kind of breeze. I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, I need to wait. I need to slow down. Oh, I can't. Okay, I just need to breathe. You got this, Raven. You got this. You got this. You can do this. Oh god, I can't breathe. Oh my god, I can't even function. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do anything right. Why did I have to alert us? I should have known we were going to be on the news. I should have known this was all going to get us caught. And these poor girls, they just wandered up. Why did it have to be them? She's actually a really nice girl. Oh my god, my whole world is tumbling down inside of my head. Everything is going wrong. They're going to blame me for all of this. God, I am such a fuck up. I am such a shit. I can't even believe that I did this. I can't. Oh god, everything inside of me is like blowing up at one time. I can't even hear myself talk. I can't. God damn it. Fuck! Oh god damn it. What did they get us into now?
Hey! Cut!
there went my house of cards.
Here! Hey!
Contrary to what you may think, I'm not some monster. I'm someone with needs, just like you.
Oh, yeah, we're so much alike.
You'd be surprised how easily the shoe could fall on the other foot, given the right push.
And then I could feel their presence.
Hey, that's fucking private.
Strong hands clamp my wrist, pinning them against me. Hot breath beating down my neck. Flesh against flesh, exploring, invading, taking me, ravishing. Fuck. Teen's House of Love. Yeah, we got it.
I always have a plan. I may never have a life again. You don't deserve to be a mother.
You know, it's a fucking house.
My house in crack neighborhood.
You know, you sure do bitch about her a lot. Why are you feeding her?
She's gotta eat.
You know, it's nice to see somebody else who's freaking out about this as much as I am.
The devil is in the details.
I bet he does know your plan.
I'm just winging it like McCartney. Though I was always more partial to John.
Are you sure you want to feed her out of that?
What doesn't kill her makes her stronger.
Yeah, I guess Paul did say that. You know, live and let die. My mom was always really partial to Ringo. She didn't care for me much. I guess that's why sometimes I look at you like the mother I never had.
Wait, did you say sometimes? I think it's time you return to your post, little girl.
Wait. Fuckboy Fresh is out there with Anya doing God knows what, God knows fucking where, and I have to sit here and be the fucking babysitter? Why didn't you just send me?
You will be what I need you to be.
Fuck this. I'm out of here. And how long are you gonna hold that over my head?
What the hell is it? Oh, I'll be dipped in shit. Look who it is. Your whore-ass mama ain't here if that's who you're looking for.
No, I came for you.
Oh, are we about to get into the kinky shit?
No, but for real, I came to see you.
You getting this?
Feel like a proud papa. Looks like we both got a souvenir.
Yeah? Well, he certainly did take one from me, didn't he?
Hey, so, I hope you like tomato.
Out of that? Are you kidding me?
Zoe doesn't kid.
So I've heard.
Come on.
Hey, Anya. You need a hand?
I think you got it covered, Scully.
Yeah, Cam, but thanks anyway.
Where's Fertile Myrtle?
It's not like she's been kidnapped or any.
nothing. She's just camping out with the rents. One last time before she pops. Uncle Jim just flew in. Didn't want to miss it.
Sure don't.
Well, do you get tired of moving all this stuff
Ah,
around?
she won't.
Wait, you didn't even...
I don't need to. Listen, I was young once. Why don't you take the game and run it on somebody else? Unless you want to see me angry. Just trust me.
Let me guess. Rig, no. I wouldn't like it.
Good reference, though. Kidnapping. What the fuck?
God, where'd they go? BFE? Any static?
Nope. In and out. Well, intermission's over. It's showtime.
I got this.
What's it got her panties on the wad?
Probably you, putting your dick in places it doesn't belong.
You know, this day started off perfectly fine. Out on the open road, wind in my hair and off the grid. Then you had to go and make us. Should let that clerk smoke your ass.
Don't you wish you ran things around here?
I keep things running.
That dream was some whopper. You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm just concerned.
What? You think just because we shared a moment, we're girlfriends?
I am your best friend right now. Do not test me.
Oh, yes, God. Slightly comfortable. Oh, my ass hurts. Everything hurts. Oh, my life. How did I get here? Oh, that's right. I had fantastic sex that one night. And never mind. What the fuck? I
Shift
literally
change.
Yes, my Frere.
Watch it, bitch. My mother was Jewish. And it's fier.
Hi ho, it's off to sleep I go. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for the 8th dwarf dumbass, I think I saw him crawl into the garage.
Look, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're running from. I mean, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to drop a dime. I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing.
My ugly face has already been all over the rags. Many a dime been dropped.
Boo.
Holy shit, woman.
Why are you so jumpy?
I just thought I was alone out here.
Well, you can be.
No, I just have smoke.
Are you having second thoughts?
No. You want a baby? we'll take that baby.
Whoa, don't put all this on me.
I know, but you're not going to be a single mother. Looks like I'm not the one having second thoughts. I kind of like this plan you got going on here. I know you wish it was under better circumstances, but hell might freeze over before the stars align.
What, no witty movie quotes?
That means I'm serious. Listen, you will make the best mother. Yeah, can't get any worse than what we've already seen.
Thank you.
And I will gladly drive off any cliff with you.
We would probably drive each other crazy long before then. We can always hang it up and give our child a normal life.
I always did want a puppy. What's normal anyways?
Boring, and definitely not us.
No. Listen, I'm with you. Wherever, whenever. You know that.
We're burning daylight. Why don't you do a supply run?
I was just out.
Get some stuff for the baby.
We've already got the baby stuff.
We need diapers and formula.
She's got tits.
Even tits need a rest.
Tits need a rest too. Suck those nipples off. At least she fucks like a banshee.
You really should try to calm down. It's not good for the baby.
Yeah, Ethan was running off like that. Suppose they decide to punish me.
I was going for help. I don't think they're after us anyway. I mean, not really.
What do you mean?
Well, King got a little handsy earlier.
What?
Shh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Just keep your eyes open.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Listen, back at the house, I grabbed my
Hey,
eggs.
so I managed to find some food. I know it's kind of like really shitty and dirty around here, but found a paper towel. Any takers?
You always get shit detail. Your parents must really like you.
Well, let's get one thing straight, baby. These are not my parents. If you're about to go into labor, I need you to keep that shit in, because if not, I'm out of here. I don't want that image burned into my head.
Relax. It's just these cuffs.
You know, Zoe wants what Zoe wants, and she said we can't have you getting loose.
She's like 1,000,000 months pregnant. Seriously?
I'm also not really into bondage, so it wasn't my call.
Where are they taking us?
Nowhere.
She wants my baby.
Wait, did she tell you that?
Thrill me. No, not toddlers. Formula for infants, newborn diapers, and baby powder. Well, I'm not a parent either, and yet I know this stuff. You quote movies in your sleep. Do I need to film myself saying all this for you to remember it? See you next Oh, say that again, and Tuesday is gone.
Why would you stay with these psychos if you didn't have to?
Because these psychos. Well, I mean, I guess they saved my life. It's quite the gift you have there. Thanks. It's nice to feel appreciated. I used to draw a little. Oh, yeah? Cut your ear off, then we can talk. Still have yours. Yeah, but you have no idea the shit I've lost.
You're absolutely right. We don't.
You know, this pad, this pencil, when I put it to it, it's like everything goes away. Time, space, the emptiness, my thread of life that's holding me together. It all finds itself in my happy place.
Sounds like me and my relationship with Mary Jane. No judgments. Listens to your problems. A sweet aroma.
You know, you make her sound almost as intoxicating as you are.
Listen. I lifted my phone from the house.
Don't tell her. She'll try to take it.
Going somewhere?
Where does it look like?
Make it quick.
Do you mind?
I don't, but she does.
Come on, a little credit. I didn't have to give up earlier.
Alright. I guess I trust you. I can hear you. I know you can.
Think of the baby. That's a good girl.
Oh my god, fuck. I almost fucking taken all. Come on. Oh my god, no. Okay, let's do fucking signal.
What's this crazy bitch got me into? Serious right now.
What was that?
Nothing, Mom.
All of this must be so exciting.
Hardly. Try agonizing.
New life inside of you. Unsure if you have that motherly instinct to care for that life. Excited to face that challenge.
I know Raven's not yours. So, what happened to your baby?
Life happened. And sometimes life is cruel.
I can't believe I got her dragged into this. Oh, shit.
See? You can trust me.
St. Jude. Yeah, I guess I am kind of a lost soul, ain't I?
So was I. It's broken. Even though I'm not really just like
the rest of my family. This necklace gave me comfort in those dark times.
No. It can give me comfort.
Well, well, well. Every teenage boy's wet dream. And those tend to get messy.
What is happening?
Tie up your girlfriend.
What? This wasn't part of the fucking plan!
Plans change.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. This really wasn't part of the plan, babe. What's she gonna do to me? Yeah, I don't know, but I really don't. I'm not gonna let her hurt you. I'm really gonna try. I really am.
What's going on?
This is the price of defiance.
What? No. What's happening?
You'll see.
What?
They would make a cute couple under different circumstances. But we're here now. And we're gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna throw you a shower. And we're gonna play ourselves a game. 50-50 odds. Heads or tails. Now shut the fuck up.
You are a fucking psycho.
You call it.
We'll cooperate. Please, you don't have to do this.
She did this. Heads or tails?
Heads? Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
So pretty. Come on. Don't be shy. She certainly is to die for.
At least let her keep her dignity, you crazy bitch!
Keep talking. Punch her.
What? No.
Did you think your indiscretions would go unpunished?
It won't happen again.
Punch her. Hard. And none of that girly crap.
Don't touch her.
Punch her. That's better. Now let's see what you're made of. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Punch her again.
Please don't make me hurt her.
Punch her again.
Please don't make me.
Punch her.
shame. Such a pretty face.
I think you've made your point.
My point. My point? And what, pray tell, would that be?
You're in charge.
Look how scared she is. How about a little kiss to help her relax?
Are you crazy?
Did I stutter? Fucking monster. Come on. Breathe. It's okay. I know what to do. Just breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
Morning, Joey. You at least catch the name of the boy this time?
Wasn't Johnny, Jim, or Jack, that's for sure.
Get you on your high horse judging me? You little whore? When I was your age, we respected our elders. Girls didn't go around getting knocked up by some Johnny come easy.
Easy. You make it sound like I asked for that monster to rip me apart and plant his seed.
You sure do seem intent on popping a little pup out.
I'll tell you what. This child is gonna be beautiful and loved.
Probably some half-breed. Ain't gonna be loved by me.
Well,
ain't gonna be loved by me.
Well, neither was I! Hey!
Oh, baby, no!
Oh my god. Oh my god. What did you do?
All right, Daddy's home. Where's the Cracker Jacks? Got everything here from a Diddly-Eye Joe to a damned if I know.
Any complications?
Oh, just some bitch with coupons haggling for about 20 minutes. Everything went to disco.
Raven was getting weak in the knees for her, so I had to put an end to it.
Guess we're gonna Prego loose once her tits serve their purpose. What about the other one?
Her tits have caused us enough trouble.
Can't even dare it there. Good place. It's not what you gotta run away. We're gonna run away. You know, I let you down. I'm not gonna let her down. We could have been everything. And now we're nothing. I knew I should have never said hello to you. And I knew I never should have let you hold my hand. I should have walked away. I should have pretended like I didn't know you. I didn't even know your last name. I never was really good at goodbyes. I didn't even say goodbye to my mom. Just left. Like I tried to do with you. But, looks like you left first. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let her down. Sabine's gonna have a nice life. I promise.
So pretty. Red is a good color on you.
I'm done playing your twisted games.
I do not play games. Took you long enough. Did you dig 2 graves?
Sadly, no.
Clean your girlfriend off of her.
Fucking good.
2 things in this world that I don't break. My balls and my wood for nobody. Just do as I ask. Don't give me no trouble. You'll be whistling Dixie in no time.
You know, me and my unit were on patrol once, and we come across this village. And I see this young girl. She might have been maybe 12, 13 most. And we see these savages bearing down on her. They were ripping her apart. And she was giving these agonizing screams. And we killed every one of those bastards. Every single one of them. But it was too late. She bled out in my arms. And there isn't a night that doesn't go by. Those screams don't haunt me. Kind of like the ones I heard tonight. She wasn't whistling Dixie, you know.
Listen, you don't give me no trouble, everything will be right as rain.
There you are.
Mar, where you go, there you are.
Thought maybe Raven had gotten tired of your crap and put you in the ground too.
You know good and well that bitch would leave me out there and have me draw flies.
Yeah. I would not do that. I got way too much respect for the flies. Your bitter ass would probably kill them and mess up the food chain.
You know what they say, kill a butterfly, there's a tsunami somewhere.
The butterfly lives, you know.
Not today. There's a shitstorm brewing.
More than you know.
The hell do they save you from that's worth all this?
It's complicated.
Bullshit it is.
Yeah, well, you see, my mom, she was a grade A cum guzzler, and she didn't care where she got it from or who, and one of them decided that he couldn't keep his eyes or his hands off me, and instead of doing the right thing, she kicked me out. So then I thumbed it from state to state and almost starved to death.
Hey, Bright Eyes. You didn't pay for those.
I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten
Alright,
for days,
stop.
but I'll return it. I'll pay for it. I'm fucking broke. You can't. Isn't this a
Right,
little excessive?
Maybe just a little bit, but I gotta make sure that you're not carrying. What is your
Girl's got some balls.
Serious. Relax.
This could come in handy.
What? For me!
Fucking kidding me? You think this is a fucking game?
You know, the first time that somebody called me sir was when I had the barrel of this gun down their throats. Didn't pull the trigger. Wasn't worth the bullet.
Yeah, big man with the gun.
I don't need a gun. 'Cause I got these puppies. It takes me back to my first. You know what they say, always remember your first. Had my hands wrapped around her neck, just knees and slowly, I looked her right in the eyes. And I could see the life just draining out of her. Much like you did with Muffy.
Her name is Anya.
What, hey, is it? Whatever.
Was quite the grand guignol.
Well, the show must go on.
Yeah, I'm center stage. You know, I used to be reckless once. Carefree, always out for a good time. And then this happened. I thought for sure my life was over. You know, I even considered my options.
There are no options.
Yeah, well, I didn't do it now, did I? You know, maybe I really did want her. Felt her kick for the first time. My heart melted.
Check it out.
Whoa. Calm down.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, baby, just like that. Cup the balls. Ooh, I'm almost there. Bring me home, Candy. Yeah, bring me home.
Bruh. Listen, I don't even like dick and I know that's too much teeth.
What the fuck are you doing here? Fucking perv, get out.
Look, listen, this isn't my cup of tea either, but I think before you come, the two of you should go.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Hey! There's no need for escalation or labels. I'm trying to help you here.
Fuck this!
Over there!
Fuck, he's throwing my bitch. I throw my bitch.
Again! Fucking label! Dirty!
Fuck. It's like Daddy's got to clean up somebody's mess again.
Get off of him!
Need a hand?
Clearly fucking at him.
Thought the words you'd be looking for were thank you.
At least I had the last one right.
You ladies sorting things out?
Yeah.
Go watch our guest. We'll clean this up.
Hey. Come on.
Why am I the only one not getting pussy around here? Oh, cheap shot from the man bun.
I'm going to say this once, so listen closely. My house, my rules.
1, 2, I'm gonna kick you. 3, 4. Damn, I should have shut that door. 5, 6. Oh, fuck, Freddy. I'm your worst nightmare. Woo! That boy put up a fight.
Can't you already see that she's scared?
Oh, you're doing all right, darling. Everything's gonna be just fine.
You fucking animals. Both of you. You know, I'm tired of it. Whatever you guys are gonna do, just do it and get it over with.
In all good time, my dear. Get her stowed.
I don't know why you're looking at me like that. I didn't do shit to you.
Bye, bitches. Bye.
Grow up. Go get Lover Boy. We'll dump him in the garage for now.
No, yeah, fuck that. Let's, leave him out back. Let the critters take care of him.
What's the matter? Something or someone You hiding out there?
What did you do? Fuck did you do?
What was necessary?
This isn't gonna end well, is it? Have faith. We'll get through this together.
The war was over.
Your daddy issues are showing.
That's crossing a line.
And so was putting us all at risk.
Any more fucking surprises for me?
Just relax. Here. Let me help you relieve some of that tension. Seriously.
Guess I just ain't feeling it.
Guess you're no Abel, Cain.
Houdini. Jesus. How far did you think you were gonna get, sweetheart? I wasn't. Don't bullshit my baby. I'm not. We're in this together, right? Shit. Oh, where's the fire? Everything's cool.
You're the reason he's fucking dead!
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you wanna play, huh?
Shit.
I'm gonna fuck you.
No, just stop. Please no. Get off her. Please no.
Oh, you fuck!
Stop! Freeman! Here! You! Bitch! Mother! Fucker!
He was raping her!
The bitch shot me. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
I was a mother to you.
Oh, yeah? I feel the love. Feel this.
God damn it!
All right. You've had your fun. Now back up. Nice and slow.
Are you fucking crazy?
Darling, you're either really brave or really stupid. Not wise to test me. Move.
Shit.
You're not worth another bullet. There's nowhere for you to run. You're both gonna have to come out eventually. Fight all you want. And just so you know, I can cut it out of you.
Forgive me. My baby! You took her from me!
I saved her.
She was mine!
Oh my god. No. Stay with me. Come on. Stay with me. It's gonna be okay. It's too late. No, it's not. No, God, no. We made it this far. Come on. Stay with me. Come on. Skylar, no.
Fucking bitch!
Thank you for watching In Utero. That was definitely a homage to the classic grindhouse thrillers. We're glad that you joined us, and today we have pretty much a full cast ready to talk about behind the scenes and everything In Utero. But first, let me go ahead and introduce the hosts. On my left or right, depending on how you're looking at, I have Al Omega from Creature Features. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Always good to be here.
And Joe Flint of Create TV. As always, Joe, thank you for coming on.
Always.
Royce
Always
Freeman,
a pleasure.
Writer and director. Thank you, as always. Alexia
having me.
Maier, who plays young Zoe. Welcome. We have Lament Jones. I'm going to call you Slash because you did so much for the film. we can have a theater just on what you accomplished on set. Thank you again for coming on. It's appreciated.
Awesome.
Adam?
Thank you very much.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Adam, welcome to the show. You were Grip. You were moral support. I'm sure there's a couple other Slashes in there that we're still missing. We'll probably get to that.
Thank you.
Nick, thank you for coming on. Appreciate meeting you. You're the cameraman, and we'll definitely talk about technical specs as far as the film and what you did behind the camera to get it looking as gritty as it was. And Jessica Lamm, thank you for coming on with us. You played Raven, and that was definitely one of the more heavier roles I've seen in a while, and you definitely pulled it off. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, Royce, we'll go ahead and kick it off. You can tell me, basically from the very get-go, what inspired you to make this movie? What drove you to create something this heavy yet ultimately fulfilling for audiences who like Grindhouse, if we're looking for that next film to sate their appetite?
Well, Grindhouse is a bit of circus. It's it's the sizzle, it's the crooking of your finger. Come here, come here. I want to show you something, something you won't see. Come into this tent. And so, the freak show of the circus, freak shows of the circus. So, I wanted to do something that had that bit of circus, and I had remembered something that happened. It was painful when I was younger, and somebody I was seeing, we were gonna have a kid, and her abusive stepfather was drunk one night, and at the end of that altercation, she no longer had the child, and she lost the ability to bear children, and it hurts to still talk about it, but so I wanted to tell a story about what if that person grew up embittered and darkened in their heart, and what they would do if the opportunity arose to have a child of their own. Would they take a child from somebody? And the snowball started rolling down the hill, and I decided to tell a grindhouse story about euthanasia and kidnapping and just all that rolled up into one. And that's how that started.
We'll move on to Alexia. Tell us about your experience on the set of In Utero.
I already told you guys it was really fun. We filmed out of order. So we filmed all of the stuff where I had, all the gore out first, and then I cleaned myself up and we did everything else. I still remember just getting ready for the scenes and trying to put on my beautiful pregnant prosthetic belly. And I don't know if anybody heard me, but I was just absolutely just laughing like so hard when I was putting it on, because it was really funny. It was really funny to be 17 and just look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh. It was my only, thank God, teen mom moment. And I don't know, it was just really fun. It was a blessing. And
And you did it really well.
thank you.
Yeah. like I said before, that was, her parts were one of the only parts that I actually missed. I actually missed that filming day. I would have loved to have seen Alexa do her thing, but it was nice to see it on the screen, for the first time. But yeah, I was bummed. I think that was a big day of shooting that I happened to miss that day. So yeah, I saw the photos and the highlights from it, and just posting on our little group chat. I said, man, I missed that whole thing. That looked like a lot of fun. And it looked like a beautiful day too. So yeah, that was nice. That was nice. But yeah, I am sorry that I missed her. I missed her day.
Yeah, I was there the day that they filmed her being shoved down the stairs. And I just remember it was really cool because like we had to hold the boom just at a certain place, and then we had to get the camera just right because we had to get it all in like that one like swooping. I want to say Nick was it? Were you doing it, Nick?
Oh yeah, it was me.
I want to say it was Nick. Nick and I were doing the cameras together, but Nick was definitely the big player here because he just.
Well, because you had to.
Yeah, I just remember like standing behind him
as it was happening.
Yeah, I just remember. I remember standing behind you and just being like, "Please don't stab me with this thing. You're going so fast." But
Jessica, a big question for you, because your character, if there's one character that the audience is going to pin their views on and kind of look for a compass to follow them through this movie, it's going to be your character because you're square in the middle. And you can go either way. Tell me about how you had to project if I'm going to be going this way, if I'm going to be going this way. Was there kind of different things you had to prepare in order to convey that feeling that I'm honestly torn between which side I want to lean on?
Oh, well, I'm torn between which side I want to lean on every day. Do I want to be bad or do I want to be good? No, I'm just kidding. When Royce first came to me with this film, he asked me if I wanted to be which of the girls I wanted to be, and we read through it together, and I selected Raven because of the situation she goes through. Because she starts off, in my opinion, I don't know, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, it starts off as this little, like, just kind of shadow that follows them, but she's the one that you identify with, and then throughout the movie, she becomes like that thick-skinned, like, I'm gonna finally be the good guy. And of course, we all know what happens at the end of the movie. But
I mean, I would argue that Raven is the protagonist in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, I got shot. I got pistol whipped. I had to run after someone. I mean, I think I'm pretty cool. I don't know if I'm the main character, but as far as that goes, I fell in the woods. That was fun too.
Well, I would say it was almost an ensemble cast, but at least from my perspective, when I'm watching a movie, I kind of like to pin my view on somebody because it kind of helps me like guide through the story. If I have someone alongside me that either right or wrong, good or bad, it's just someone that I can follow. Versus when you don't have a viewpoint, and in Utero, that fell on you, whether by intentional or unintentional. Your character definitely carried the weight of a protagonist, in which we're wondering towards the end, what's going to happen. And you do develop into, you do start leaning into the good role, and you develop that thick layer. And I thought that was very well portrayed by Royce and by everyone else involved, because up until then, when your character turns, we're figuring out, who's going to win at the end. Where is this going to end up? Because it is murky. It's a heavy atmosphere, but I think when your character turns, we sort of turn with you, and then hope starts developing.
Good, cool, okay, that's good. That makes me feel good. When you asked about how I had to prepare myself, I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and having this movie literally gave me something to like that just took all of that negativity. So I had them the emotional material to get behind the sadness and or like the struggle, but it wasn't exhausting like you would think it would be, because it was more of like an artistic outlet to where I could get all of that out. And at that time I couldn't have asked for a better cast or a better group of people to be around while that's happening.
Awesome.
Fantastic. That's fantastic, Jessica. Of course, we got to pick on poor Nick, and maybe Adam, since they're the newest people in this lovely grim and bloody podcast and theater, as I like to call it.
All right, so tell me,
what's the most fun part to film in this film?
Oh, can I answer this for you, Nick?
Sure.
Yeah, you actually can.
Yeah. Okay. So this one day we were out filming, and I had to run through the woods, and Nick decided to get on the back of a four-wheeler. A four-wheeler. He gets on the back of the four-wheeler,
with
and
the
he's
most
holding
expensive
the
camera I have ever held in my life.
Yeah, and it's like he's holding like a big chunk of change, and he's like, "Okay, we're gonna go fast," and I'm like, "Okay, you can go fast." They're like, it was funny because I was basically keeping up with them, but just watching him like hold like this, I was like, he's a true player, man. Like, look at this. Like, he's legitimately holding it like this and not even holding on. He's just like, well, if I fall off, I fall off. I'm just going to protect the camera.
Yeah.
Protect the camera at all costs.
Well, I mean, it also helps when it's not your own camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Stop.
I think I actually have some pictures of Nick in these like ridiculous positions filming, like holding the camera.
Yes, Nick is on his. You're right. Nick is on his back a lot of times. Like he was doing shots where he was on the floor, and it was always him. It was only him. That I remember just seeing on the floor.
Or if you had to be like, or if they had to be like over someone like this.
Yeah.
If any like weird position.
Right. That was it. That was
like
it. Any
Nick,
position,
like
he was in it.
I can tell you though, in a film that has unique angles, it really helps you connect with the film in ways that you probably normally wouldn't when it's just a standard shot, widescreen, full. When you can get those really unique angles, it can really turn the story around. It can make it really raw and gritty. You're almost like this kind of fly that's just encircling the story. I appreciate that kind of effort. When you say, I want to get an angle like this, and it's very difficult, but you pull it off. I think with shots like that, it can really kind of put you in the story that you normally wouldn't have in any other film, that they didn't really go that extra distance to get the shot that they really wanted to.
And that was kind of my feeling in the moment, is that like, I want this shot. I will do anything to have this shot. We don't have the equipment that most people would have. So I'm going to get into the bathtub. I'm going to put my legs up. I'm going to put the camera between my legs. Or on the opposite end, I'm going to get on top of the house. I'm going to let somebody hold my legs while I'm getting this shot. I feel like that's a big thing with most people that are trying to do movies nowadays. They don't have those people that are willing to get those shots.
Right.
It's pretty normal for Nick.
Really?
And that's what makes you good. It's what makes you good.
We'll have a seat.
Join
What is
us.
your name?
It's more
Please
than
join
merrier.
us.
It's what makes him good. Love you.
Love you too.
That's why a lot of people are moving back towards the small productions, because you wind up with people that are really willing to go that extra mile and make something happen.
Yeah.
I was just talking to someone the other day about sugar babies, spider babies. I mean, with Captain Spaulding in it as a very young man, and they needed a scene where he's looking in the window from the top. So they literally tied a rope around his ankles and just hung him over the side of the building.
Oh, hell yeah.
No safety nets or nothing, because, hey, it's wasn't a rich movie.
Hey, you need the shot, you get the shot.
That's right, man. That's right.
Hell yeah. And you know what was great? I know I'm gonna toot his horn real quick, but you know what was great was that he was willing to literally do it, get the shot. It didn't matter, but the thing was I could see him and he would stand there and he would look at it and he would look at the surrounding, he would look at the camera and he would go, we got to do this. And him and Royce would like sit there and fuck around with it, and it would be a beautiful shot.
I will say, I argued with Royce a lot, but
we can all attest.
But we got the best shot out of it.
I think we did. Is that the T?
The T?
Yeah, that's the T that I'm.
That's the T.
Oh, that's what we're calling it now.
Yeah, the T.
Ah.
But no, like. Oh, especially my favorite shot in Utero is watching Jessica running. That shot is amazing to me.
Watching her run.
Dude, that was a beautiful fucking shot, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got it in
I thought you were gonna go
takes.
somewhere else with that.
Dude,
Oh no! I was talking about the actual movie.
Yeah.
No, that's my favorite shot in the movie. Is like she.
You got to zig when I zagged.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I remember being there. Oh, God, I feel like I'm talking so much, but I just remember so much of this movie. Like, and seeing you guys is so refreshing. I'm so happy that the three of you had us on. Like, I just remember there was one. Thank you. I'll be here anytime. But the part of filming that scene was like we were standing there and there was these trees that were like this, and he's like, why don't you run through the trees? And I'm like, you mean just like behind them? And he was like, no, like through them. And I was like, okay. And so that's the part where you see, and he's like holding the camera like this, and I'm doing this. And like, it was just that whole day, the scenes just flew and just seemed to go. And it was funny because we worked smarter and harder because the other girl that we got filmed, Lauren, who was being filmed, I don't remember how they jerry-rigged it on there or whatever they did, but I just remember we were standing there and he was like, Jessica, that's brilliant. Because I was like, why don't you just ride on the back? And he was like, that's brilliant. And I was like, yeah, makes you smarter.
Matt, I wanted to ask you about your roles, plural, and this. And it was, if I understand, because we did have you on the podcast previously. This was one of your first experiences on a production set. Is that true?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. He had one
Oh,
job.
sorry. That was sorry. I had one job. I know.
One job.
Yeah, that was my first time on I guess you could say the feature film. Prior to that, it was a couple of little things like a couple of shorts, and there was a local music video that I had taken part in, which was also a lot of fun. And yeah, so then this one popped up, and it was just it's like, yeah, you need help with behind the scenes. And at the same time, everybody that I worked with they were doing it for a while.
Right.
So I was the new guy, came along, so they showed me how to. And Royce, even though he was directing the film, but he would take the time to show me, this is the this, that's the that, this is what you write on it. And then when you hear me say this or whatever else, or when we change camera positions, you change this number, and so on and so forth. And then the other guys that were there too, they were also, everybody was there willing to help out, the next person. And that's what made it, that's what made it great, because sometimes you'll have a director for one film, and then, you know, the next week he might be doing sound for somebody else. Or you'll have an actress for, you know, for one short, and then you know, for her short, for example, and then 2 weeks later, she might be doing sound for, you know, for another film. You know, everybody in the community was helping out, you know, with the next person, and that was the first time that I've actually seen, you know, that. So, you know, to me, I was just surrounded by people who just enjoyed the craft. You know, they loved it. They loved it, and that's what made it. You know, it was fun. I mean, you know, we were shooting during the summer, so it was extremely hot. But once you got past that, and then you got the scene, you know, and, you know, like we said, you know, getting the camera right, you know, sometimes these things took, you know, 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes to, you know, to set up. Mm-hmm. And then once we, you know, they yelled action, and then you've got everybody, you know, in position, and everybody's doing their thing. Like, everybody's joking and laughing, but as soon as it, you know, we said action, like Jessica, for example, she would just get right into character. Mm-hmm. There was so many times that I tried to get her to just mess up on camera not by making faces or anything, but just like trying to get into her head. So as soon as they yelled action, that she was just not there, and then I would just giggle to myself, because we were going back and forth. Like, for example, on the slate, on the back side of the slate, I would write something on there, whether it was like something funny, so that when she saw this, when I had the slate in front of her, she would see this ridiculous thing written out, and then clapped it, walked away, and then she just boom, like she would smile or say something, but then she'd get right into character, and I just couldn't break her. So I have to work with her again, because I have to try harder. I have to try harder to try to break her. It didn't work the first summer, but right. I'm going to have to try another time. But to answer your question, yes, that was my first feature length film.
Excellent. Now, Royce, I had a question for you. When you were developing in Utero, and you were pitching it to different actors, was there any I don't want to say pushback, but was there any hesitancy that you noticed on any of the actors' parts about the material or the roles, or was everyone just gung-ho jump into this?
Well, I mean, there was lots of people in the community that, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with this. It's admirable. There's lots of social justice warriors in town, and a lot of them are younger than me, so they weren't necessarily fans of the grindhouse films that were, you know, cutthroat and not necessarily PC of the 70s. So they took umbrage with some of the stuff, and they said, well, we can't be part of something that does this. But ultimately, we found the right cast, the people that were meant to do it all along. It's the universe provided. I wrote something that, in hindsight, if we didn't find the perfect location, was unfilmable. If we didn't find Josh's house, we were not going to be able to film it and it be as effective. It would have been a suburban story. But we found a guy, this guy, Josh Townsend. He's a great filmmaker and artist and actor and musician. And his house, he's a hard rocker, so there's holes in the walls, ashtrays.
I noticed that.
The house looks like, no, but we didn't do
nails sticking out of the door.
We didn't do anything to make it look that way. It was already ready to go.
We were basically, we did not have to respect the house.
Per Josh saying so. Per Josh saying so.
Yeah, I wanted to say something real quick about that.
Say answer or ignore.
Go ahead, Royce.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to say that if you watch like the making of Apocalypse Now, if you watch the making of Apocalypse Now, they say that the people that made that movie, Coppola and everything, they were shooting in extreme conditions in the Philippines, and they literally lost their mind shooting that movie. I will attest that as much as, I mean, artists have ideas and they go in with a certain plan that they want to do and they change their mind and there's a little bit of pushback, and it happens on every movie. Walking into that fucking house where it was 100 degrees in that house.
So hot.
It was bad.
I swear to
It
you,
was bad.
everybody wanted to be finished. The moment we started, we all wanted to be done 5 minutes later. So, of course, the tempers were high. I might have been more of sound mind if it wasn't so hot, but I became irritable and irritated a lot during shooting because it's like hay fever or cabin fever. The house was driving me insane.
I was also
Go ahead, Nick.
We weren't watching a Grindhouse movie. We were watching a documentary then.
That's right.
I was also the one that's like, hey, I'm the one in this bathtub with my legs up in the air. Yes, I would love if this was over. And it's also hot as shit. Please let this filming be over.
But not one time during the summer did Nick wear shorts. He was always in jeans the whole time. And we just look at him like, and I was like, dude, he's like what are you gonna do? He was always in jeans the whole time. Everybody's just tank top and shorts and, just
No. I was definitely in like a
you had the flannel. You did
like
have the
with
flannel.
some jeans.
That's right.
That's the day I was like, I will not let Royce pick out my costume again.
I want to bring him out of here.
Hey, wait. To be fair, Jessica, when I was sending you pictures of stuff at the thrift store, I took a picture of that outfit and you said, "That's Raven. That's perfect."
It's Raven, but you know what? I didn't expect it to be that hot or that thick. I was like, oh my God.
You've been in Josh's house. You knew.
I've been to his house like once. Oh, by the way, the only hole in those walls that wasn't there when we got there was the one where I kicked Kenny through the wall. That's the only one. That's the one hole that we made. And he said he was fine with
that was one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah. It really was. I do want to say something on Royce's behalf because you asked him about like the script and everything. I will say that Royce.
Adam here. Everyone's talking.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Adam. I'm so sorry.
No, I was actually going to probably say what you were going to probably say, but with regards to the script.
I'm going to give you a quick intro there, Adam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. No. I was like, because Royce was actually talking to me about this movie way before he was thinking of shooting it, and I mean, like for me, I do a lot of stuff in the film community here in Jacksonville. And I love the encouragement of a lot of filmmakers in the city to where everyone's pushing and thriving with their films, whether it's short films or independent features. And Royce had this idea of doing this movie, and he wanted to get some of my input too, because so he sent me the script, and I was like, listen, I read it, and I'm just like, wow, that's a lot to take in. And I was just like, just reading it, I'm like, you're gonna get people that are gonna hate this movie, but then you're going to get a lot of people that are going to be like, this movie was awesome. So again, I was just like telling them with that mindset, you got to just be ready for, like I said, some criticism or some praise. There's going to be both of the things. And you think about it, there's some great cult movies that came out that some people either they loved it or they hated it. And it's going to be either or. And I think with this one here, it's like, with what that, like I said, the people that were involved with it, the cast, the crew, everyone, and the fact that it was like, seen on the big screen to a big packed house, whatever. And I think it goes to show you like the talent that we have in the city, and then the drive that we have in this, community, the film community, to make something happen. And, I think with Royce still pushing forward with this movie, again, like I was saying, like a lot of people are going to look at it and be like, wow, that's really heavy. Like there's a lot of topics in this movie that are like really heavy and stuff, but he did it, and there's a lot of people that haven't done a feature film yet. And Royce went on and did something, and he had a crew that was behind him. And, like I said, I applaud Royce because, there's not a lot of people that would take on that challenge of doing something, especially this controversial too, because like I said, again, it's not for everyone. So, but to take this on and then hearing Royce's story about why he did it. And I think it's just a testament to where, sometimes it's not the popular choice that's going to get it, but you know what, you did it, you made a movie, and you should be honored.
I will say that that's why I respect this movie, regardless of what anybody says about it, is it was made without regard to what anybody else thinks. And it was made.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think it's fair to. I think it's fair to say that Royce came to this this idea actually from if I may, a position of pain, and it's hard to write something and bury yourself like that. But it's they say every great artist has an initial tragedy and a horrible incident in their life which gets them started. And I'm sorry to hear for yours, but
I will say.
I was going to say, you really put yourself out there when you made this film, both in your personal connection to it, and yes, how you handled a lot of the subject matter.
One thing I deeply regret, and when you guys had me on the last time, was the first time in almost 20 years that I actually told any human being what happened with my unborn child about 20 years ago in that story. Wow. I deeply regret that when the production company came on to shoot and we had production meetings and sat around, I deeply regret that I didn't share with everybody my personal story and reason for making the movie, because the whole time I was shooting the film and I was doing scenes with the character Zoe or the character Skylar, I was reliving, not on purpose, but I was having flashbacks and reliving unintentionally my pain every day of shooting this film. And I wish I had told everybody what my story was beforehand, because it may have helped a communication happen between cast and crew and me of saying, this is why I want this way. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but this is why I feel I need to do this. If I had expressed to them my personal stake in the story, it might have had a different, it might have just been easier to communicate. And that's something I learned from this project, was communication is definitely key, because you'll get a lot more honeys with bees and vinegar,
Well, Royce, that's the thing with any time when you have something like this. Do you spill the beans or do you not? And maybe it would have helped. I don't know. I wasn't there. But it also might not have. It might have actually had the other effect. So it's always a judgment call. And you made it for good or for worse. And I think the movie has not suffered horribly from it.
Not at all.
So
No,
you deserve kudos for tackling a difficult subject matter for anybody.
Yeah.
And certainly one that you're personally connected to.
In fact, now that Royce has shared that with me, I look at the movie in a different way. Would I have changed anything about it? No. Because like I was saying earlier, he did a really great job of taking input from his actors on things that they didn't. It wasn't that they weren't they didn't want to do it. They weren't comfortable with it, and he found workarounds to those types of things. But now that I know that, a lot of it to me is more like Royce's Raven, and he's trying to save something that couldn't have been saved.
Well, and we as the filmographers were also assholes. But
assholes?
Oh yeah, assholes. Because it was like, why are you trying to do this?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense in this aspect. And now that Royce has kind of shown that, it's like, okay, now I see. I wish you had told me that before, so I could let my lens make that be what you saw.
Well, I could say the end product of In Utero, whether or not that piece of information comes out, either the beginning or the end, Royce tackled a heavy topic. And when it's something controversial, when it's something that you don't even know if you're going to get the support of your local community on, and you're an indie filmmaker, and I don't know how the financing came about, that could be a conversation for another time. But when you're pushing forward on a film that might not garner as much support as you would like, because I think with indie filmmakers, you need as much support as you possibly can to uplift it, to get it to where it needs to be. It takes a lot of courage, a tremendous amount of courage. And when people say, I had a vision and I chased my vision, that sounds great on paper. But when your vision is something that people around you do not share, right? When it's something that it's your singular vision, you're pushing through it, and you might push some people away, but you want to see your vision fully realized. I think Royce Freeman deserves a round of applause for that.
Yes.
I thank you very much. I had this discussion with some of the crew at different times in the production, but before Nick and his comrades Sam and Daniel of Pigtree, before they got involved, the script had a different iteration, and there was a person in town that was trying to kind of help me shepherd it along and talk me into changing the script. And there were things we ended up putting back in reshoots because they had been taken out initially in the script. I wish those things had been there initially. Like the beginning of the movie where we see young Raven in the flashback, that was part of the script, but that was never part of our production script. But we ended up putting it back in because to flesh her character out, and some other details. And Jessica hit it right on the head. And I probably should have gone through years of therapy to make this connection, but Raven's me. I'm Raven. I wrote Raven as me through this whole situation. I was desperately trying to save that child. And I never realized it until Jessica just said it.
It's amazing what just comes into your own creative work, right? Sometimes, I say, and maybe some people understand it, but your own experiences, whether it be fictionalized, whether it be real, whether it be traumatic, whether it be happy, just find a way into your work. And sometimes you don't see it until someone else is like, hey, wait a minute. I noticed this happened in your life in this film, and it's just amazing how that happens, huh, Royce?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I thank every actor because I wrote characters that fit into a grindhouse. I wrote every aspect of the film is autobiographical in a sense. Kane's father is a Vietnam vet because my father is a Vietnam vet. Kane quotes movies like a big dork because I'm a big dork and I quote movies. He
does
too. There's a scene where Zoe's on the phone with Kane and she's going through a list of items and she literally says, "You quote movies in your sleep. Do I need to film myself saying this for you to remember it?" Mm-hmm. Somebody said that to me in my life. Mm-hmm. Every aspect of the movie, every character, and almost every scene has something that I've said or had done to me in some capacity, and I put it all in this veneer, in this wrapping paper of these wacky characters. So the whole movie is literally, as weird as it sounds, aside from the murder and stuff, the whole movie's my life. And it sounds pretentious, I know, but
it doesn't sound pretentious.
Not at all. No.
But you did it in a beautiful way. Yeah, I was gonna say you did this in a beautiful way.
Yes.
Yes. You took something horrible in your life and you literally split it.
Something that's artistic.
You split it into these characters and you stuck to it. And I agree with Anthony. Like you need all the applause in the world, Royce, because there wasn't a day that I doubted you as a director and as a friend showing up on set. Like I was happy with all you guys there. Like I wish you three could have been there with us because it was fun. We had a good time. There was never we always tried to be upbeat, and even if we were upset with each other, we were like, okay, we're in this heat together, we're doing it. And I think
that's what I was about to say is like,
we tried.
Yeah, we were having fun, but there was definitely some.
The fact that y'all made a movie. I mean, y'all made a movie. Like the movie was made, and the fact is, again, there's a lot of people that just wish that they could make a feature, yes. And the fact that was done,
And I think we'll always have a bond for that,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's like
this is the only feature film that I've been a part of.
Me too. Actually,
How many people can say that they've made a feature film?
Right.
Or even been considered to be in one.
That's true. Exactly.
Like, it was when I lived in Jacksonville, like, I know this sounds really corny and I keep saying it over and over again, but coming to set was probably the best part of my life at that point, because I was there and we all got to the point where we knew each other, where we were like, is everything okay? Are you good? Because no one wanted to have any drama on the set. Nobody wanted to have any struggle on the set. So we became a family.
Yep.
In every meaning of that word. And Adam's right. Like we made a fucking movie, guys. Like we did the damn thing.
Did. Somebody once said that's the thing. There are a lot of people, and I'm for one will never knock anyone who makes a film or wants to make a film, but it's gotta be like, hey, if you want to make a film, you gotta do it. It doesn't matter if it's a short film, a feature length, even if it's 1 second, and you go, hey, I made a little short film, it's about a little ant, but hey, you did it. At least, I give everyone credit for doing
that
what
was
they
our
love
whole
to
thing,
do.
is that it was actually a feature-length film. It was the first feature-length film that I think any of us had ever been a part of.
Every time the air conditioner shut off, we all went, it's for a feature film.
Sequel. Royce, they say, art is therapy made real, made flesh.
Sorry, what?
No, they say that, art is therapy made flesh. So, you've taken some therapy and you've made it into a physical thing that we can now all share. And that's a wonderful thing.
It's safe to say that this was a cathartic experience.
I love every single person that was on this project, because everybody believed enough in the work and they believed enough in me, and that's very humbling, because artists are angsty and we all have issues, but to find people that are like-minded that decided to come together and brave the elements and soldier on and stick with the project. I am forever grateful to everybody who was on this project, because believing in somebody is one of the best gifts you could ever give someone.
Well, I wanted to wrap it up here, guys. And I want to thank everybody for joining in on this discussion about In Utero. Nick, thank you very much for your insight into the camera work and all the angles. Adam, thank you for your retelling of your experience on the set. Alexa, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Clement and Jessica, both wish you and Alexa all the luck in the world with your future projects. And Royce, this was definitely a film that I think it came from the heart, and the end product was very impressive and moving. So thank you for sharing it with us and allowing us to talk about it at length.
I appreciate you guys having us on.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. I do. I had a great time.
Thanks, everybody.
By the way, it's always a pleasure to see Alexa, Royce, Jessica, Clem, of course, Adam and Nick. Thanks for joining us in this crazy podcast theater world of ours.
God, I love your top hat.
I do as well.